Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to start lecture number 8. Our topic is enlargement. In this lecture we will discuss in detail about enlargement. We will see what does center of enlargement mean and what scale factor is. In order to understand the concept, we will solve an example. We will also solve the past papers related to our topic to get hands-on practice. Here two triangles, O for object and I for image, are shown in figure. We can see that the size of two triangles is different but their shape is same. So we say that there is an enlargement where size is different but the shape is same. The height of the object is two small boxes where the height of image is four boxes, which is 2 times the height of object. The base of the object is three small boxes, whereas the base of image is six boxes, which is 2 times the base of object. So we can say that the image is 2 times the object. Object multiplied by 2 is equal to image. So the multiplying factor 2 is the enlargement factor or scale factor. Now joining the corresponding vertices of object and image and proceed each line from larger to smaller figure as shown. The point of intersection of all lines is known as center of enlargement. Here 0, 0 or origin is the center of enlargement. Now enlargement factor or scale factor is 2 times. When we multiply each parameter of object with 2, we get the relevant parameter of image. Let us see the example in which object triangle O and image triangle I are shown in figure. How to find the center of enlargement? Marking the corresponding vertices of object and image and joining each of them as shown in figure. The point of intersection of extended lines is the center of enlargement as shown in figure. Now what is the scale factor? The scale factor can be found as follows. The object distance from center of enlargement multiplied by scale factor is equal to image distance from center of enlargement. Here 2, 1 is the object distance from center of enlargement, by which number we will multiply to get the distance of image from the center minus 4 minus 2. When we multiply by minus 2, then we get minus 4 comma minus 2. So the scale factor is minus 2. It is noted that when the center of enlargement is in the middle of the object and image, then the scale factor will be negative. Now we are going to solve the past papers. It is October-November 2006, paper 1, question number 24. The diagram shows triangle T and triangle B. The enlargement with center 0, 0 and scale factor 2 maps triangle T and triangle A. Draw triangle A on the diagram above. Here center is 0, 0. The object distance from center is 2, 2. Multiplying it with the scale factor is equal to 2. We get the image distance from center 4, 4. Mark the points on the grid as shown. Second set of object distance from center is 4, 2. Multiply by scale factor is equal to 2. We get the distance of image, which is 8, 4. Mark the points on the grid as shown. Third set of object distance from center is 5, 1. When we multiply by scale factor, which is 2, we get the distance of image is equal to 10, 2. Mark the point on the grid as shown. Now joining the three vertices, we get the required triangle as shown. Now the coordinates of triangle A after enlargement from origin are 4, 4, 8, 4 and 10, 2. So this is our answer. Next question of past paper is May-June 2010, paper 1-2, question number 24. The diagram below shows three triangles P, Q and R. Triangle T is the image of triangle P under enlargement with center 5, 2 and scale factor is 2. Draw and label triangle T on the diagram. Here the center of enlargement is not the origin, but it is 5, 2. It is marked on diagram as shown. Now the image distance from center of enlargement is equal to object distance from center of enlargement multiplied by scale factor. Here the scale factor is 2. Now the object distance from center of enlargement is -1, 0. To get the image distance, we multiply by scale factor, that is 2. We get -2, 0, which is the image distance marked on the diagram as shown. Now the second set of object distance from center of enlargement 5, 2 is equal to 0, 2. After multiplying with the scale factor, which is 2, we get the relevant image distance, which is 0, 4, plotted as shown. Now the third set of object distance from center of enlargement 5, 2 is equal to -1, 2. After multiplying with scale factor 2, we get its relevant image distance, which is equal to -2, 4, plotted as shown. Now joining the 3 points, we get the required triangle T. So the coordinates of image triangle T from center are 3, 2, 3, 6 and 5, 6. The next question of past paper is October-November 2013, question number 25, part B. The diagram shows triangle A and B and the point P 0, 4. Triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by enlargement. Center P scale factor is equal to -1/2. On the diagram, draw triangle C. Here center of enlargement P is given, that is 0, 4 and the scale factor -1/2. Triangle A is object O. From center of enlargement P, the object distance of first vertex is 0, -4. Now multiplying with scale factor, which is equal to -1/2, we get the image distance from center P is equal to 0, 2, plotted on diagram as shown. From center of enlargement P, the object distance of second vertex is 2, -2. Now multiplying with the scale factor, which is -1/2, we get the image distance from center P, which is equal to -1, 1, plotted on the diagram as shown. From center of enlargement P, the object distance of third vertex is 4, -2. Now multiplying with scale factor, which is equal to -1/2, we get the image distance from center P, which is equal to -2, 1, plotted on the diagram as shown. Now joining the 3 points we get the triangle C as shown. Therefore, the coordinates of C from origin are -1, 5, 0, 6 and -2, 5. This is our answer. Now the next question is May-June 2011, paper 2-2, question number 8, part B. The question says the diagram shows triangle A, B and C. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle C. For fully describing the single transformation, we have to find number 1, the type of transformation, number 2, the center of enlargement, and number 3 is scale factor. If we see triangle A and C, then we realize that their shapes are same but sizes are different. So the type of transformation is enlargement. Now we have to find center of enlargement and scale factor. For center of enlargement, mark corresponding vertices of both the triangles A and C. Join each pair of vertices and extend them from larger to smaller shape as shown. We get the point of intersection of all lines at -5, 0, and this is the center of enlargement as shown. Now finding the scale factor as follows. In question, it is given that the triangle A maps onto triangle C. So here triangle A is our object and triangle C is its image, and center is not in the middle but away from both the triangles. So scale factor will be positive. Object distance from center of enlargement is 8, 2 and the image distance from center of enlargement is 4, 1. When we multiply the object distance from center of enlargement by 1 upon 2, then we get the image distance 4, 1 as shown. So scale factor will be 1 upon 2. Taking another set of distance of object and image to confirm the scale factor, the object distance from center of enlargement is 10, 4 and the image distance from center of enlargement is 5, 2. When we multiply the object distance from center of enlargement by 1 upon 2, then we get the image distance 5, 2 as shown. So scale factor will be 1 upon 2. It is also noted that the scale factor is positive because the center of enlargement is at one side of object and image. Next question is May-June 2016, paper 2-2, question number 10, part D. The question says, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle B onto triangle D. For fully describing the single transformation, what we have to find? Number 1 is the type of transformation. Number 2, the center of enlargement. And number 3 is scale factor. Triangle B is our object and D is its image as shown. Here the shape is the same but the size is different. So the type of transformation is enlargement. Now we have to find the center of enlargement and scale factor. For center of enlargement, mark the corresponding vertices of both the triangles B and D as shown. Join each pair of vertices and extend them from larger to smaller as shown. The point of intersection of these lines is equal to the center of enlargement, which is -4, 2 as shown. Now finding the scale factor, here center C is in the middle of object and image, therefore the scale factor will be negative. Distance of object from center of enlargement is 1, 1. When we multiply the scale factor, we get the image distance from center of enlargement. The image distance from center is minus 2 comma minus 2 as shown. So we multiply object distance with minus 2, we get the image distance minus 2 comma minus 2 as shown. Therefore, the scale factor will be minus 2. So describing fully the single transformation, our answer is transformation type is enlargement with center of enlargement is minus 4 comma 2 and scale factor is minus 2. Another very interesting question of past paper is May-June 2007, paper 2, question number 11, part B. The diagram shows the points E 1, 3, F 2, 3, G minus 1, 3. An enlargement center E maps F onto G. Write down number 1 the scale factor and number 2 the coordinates of image of 0, 4. Here E is the center 1, 3. F is the object and G is the image. Since center is in the middle of object and image, so scale factor will be negative. The distance of object F from center of enlargement is 1, 0 and the distance of image G from center of enlargement is minus 2, 0. So the object 1, 0 when multiplied by scale factor is equal to minus 2, we get the distance of image from center, that is minus 2, 0. Therefore, the scale factor is equal to minus 2. Now in part 2, the coordinates of image of point 0, 4 is required. Here it is shown 0, 4 on the grid. Now the distance of object 0, 4 from center of enlargement E 1, 3 is equal to minus 1, 1 as shown. After multiplying the scale factor minus 2, we get the distance of image from center of enlargement, that is 2, minus 2 as shown in the diagram. So the actual required coordinates from origin 0, 0 are 3, 1. So this is our answer. Next question is May-June 2018 paper 1-2 question number 24 part A. Triangle A is mapped onto triangle B by a translation followed by an enlargement with center 10, minus 4. The translation maps triangle A onto triangle C. The enlargement maps triangle C onto B. Write down the scale factor of the enlargement. First, the translation takes place triangle A onto triangle C as given in the question. After translation, enlargement takes place from triangle C to triangle B also mentioned in the question. In other words, A to C, then C to B. First, we are going to plot the center of enlargement 10, minus 4 on the grid as shown. So joining the vertices of triangle B with the center of enlargement as shown. Now we have to locate triangle C after translation of triangle A. Since the base of triangle is 3 blocks and height is 2 blocks as shown, and it is translated. Now enlargement takes place from C to B. C is the object O and B is its image I. Now the distance of object from center is minus 5, 3. Distance of image from center 10, minus 4 is equal to minus 10, 6. So the distance of object minus 5, 3 is multiplied by the scale factor is equal to the distance of image minus 10, 6 from center. So what will be the multiplying factor? That is the scale factor to get the coordinates of image minus 10, 6. It should be 2. When we multiply minus 5 by 2, we get minus 10, and 3 by 2 we get 6 as shown. Therefore the scale factor is 2. Now the coordinates of triangle C from origin are 5, minus 1, 8, 1 and 8, minus 1. It is shown in the figure. So this is our answer. This is also the end of lecture number 8. If you have any question, then please ask me in the comment section. It is pleasure for me to answer you. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.